Yellow. Mhm. This way. So what am I doing? Okay. Oh, it's frozen. Okay, we're back, we're back, we're back. Hey, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Let's play. 10 minute. E4. Knight of 3. D4. Takes. 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 And E5. What did it do? E5. We're destroying this guy. I'm making it clear as day. We're gonna cook this guy. You go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. Then you're gonna have to push here or something. And after, don't think that's a move. Of course, the idea is to, you know, threaten the pawn. But I believe you just have this. And is uh-oh time for you. Don't have this move. Knight hit doesn't. Oh, it does. Wait a minute. Here, knight takes here. You're gonna go here. I'm gonna hit you this. Hold on, if I win, because I don't want to go here, he's gonna go here, then I have to go here, and then he probably hits me with some check, winning this back. If I play here, bishop takes. The bishop's gonna be traded for the rook, and I'm gonna lose. And there's no way I don't know all this. I should know that it's probably just best to play this. Because if I played that, I could have. Well, there's no point dwelling. If I go here, he'll take. If I go here, what if I go here? He'll take with the bishop first, which is annoying. If you had knight here, what if I go here? No, I think this is the best move. Because if he takes, if bishop takes, I go here, and both pieces would be hanging. And here I could just go knight here, I mean rook here. And sure he's chilling. Or is he? He's in a lot of danger if he tries dipping right now. And I can go here and then take, which isn't the best use of my time. But I mean, it is not a move. Can I go here right now? Or is it best for me to just dip out? Here, if I castle, here I can't castle because you're, first of all, I can't castle through a piece, and he's just trying to win something right now. I can't go here. I think this is my only move. I genuinely don't know what to do. Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think I should do? I have no clue. I always have a move though. And now you're more likely to be stuck. If you go all the way back, I'm throwing this 8th pawn. Right? And then you have to hide. You have to play something like this to hide in. And if you don't, you're gonna just lose your... Is he determined to just lose the bishop? Because now I can threaten this guy. I can threaten this. Where's this knight going? Your bishop's one move away from being trapped. Where is this knight going? Am I stupid? He's low on his bars right now. High lag apparently. That's cool, but isn't this lost? I mean, if I take it now, then play this, where's this bishop going? Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. No, it can go here. But then it doesn't have anywhere to go after, so... I think you lose this guy after I play a cage one. I think you just lose the bishop. So you have to take it for this. If you're smart. I think I'll take the rook. There's no point in castling this. It's already too late. But I guess I'm doing better. I'm definitely doing better than this guy right now. So that's good. It's always good to know that I'm doing better than someone who tried killing me. No he's coming back in this position. I just don't believe it. You have to go bishop g1 and I have to go here. Where are you going again? He's thinking a lot, but he has to accept that, you know, that he's basically more or less deep fried. Like, I'd accept if I was cooked. Would I accept it? Probably not. But like, given the position, bro, you should accept it. He should definitely accept it, bro. He can't deny it. What can he do? Takes. Well, I'll take. Don't get me wrong. I don't have to think about that. And I don't have to think about that. And being up a piece, I should mobilize my pieces, right? Isn't that the most logical thing to do? Unless I'm being stupid. He's attacking a weak pawn, but I have a defense for it. And thankfully he can't give this check because I would have lost the rook. Rook's really in an awkward position. I don't like this at all. I really don't like this. 1600 if I win this game. I don't win this game. If I win this game I get to 1587. He's attacking it a different way. In a way I can't hold on to this pawn. But I can attack his bishop back. And if I go here, I can hold on to this. But then if he gives me the check, I have to back off. But then his bishop's... Okay, I'm going here. This seems like the right path. What can this bishop see? Not much. This bishop can't see much. If I go here, he has chance of checking me, although I don't see any checks. I'm just up a piece here. I would need to play as if I'm up a piece. In fact, I need to play to block this rook out. His most powerful piece just cannot... I don't want it in the game, so I'm blocking him out. And I'm still stabilizing. I want to get my rook in the game. And I want to start putting this knight in the center. I feel like that's the smartest thing to do. I do feel like that's the smartest thing to do. Unless I'm being stupid. Hold on now. He's going to try and remove me. I'll take first. If I go here, he'll give this check. And then I'm kind of in an awkward position. Not too awkward though. I will say that. I am still better, and I'm up well, it's about the same amount of time. I'm much better actually. This guy, he was too focused on his whole shenanigans, and now I gotta be careful about this bishop. So I'll probably have to play this so it defends this move, and if I take, at least my bishop's defended in the end. Very, very, very W move. That was a very good move. That was a very, very good move. I'm actually happy that I came up with that. I can play this. I can play this move. I'm offering a trade of rooks. If he takes, it's very, very simple to win. I'm not threatening. I can block him, but then he gives me a check. And I'm losing this knight. So I guess I have to go rook here. This bishop's more or less dead. I can then play this. Or I can go here. No, actually, every move loses. I can't step away from the knight. It's held too much. If rook takes, it's just fine. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. This is really hard to play right now. Hold on. I have to go rook here. No, I can't, because if I go here, I'm not defending. If I go rook here... Okay, I think rook here is the move anyway. It's just instinct. I have no clue if it's working or not. He's trying to make me lose the knight. No move here makes me lose. I can't push though. I am pinned. I think this is the best idea. Ooh, now I think I'm fine by just stepping away, or even stepping here, because I get out of the pin. If you give me a check, I'll just keep going. I think forward's better. Forward's better here, but I think, yeah, you should have. The pin was powerful. You should have kept the pin. Now he's lost the pin, and I just have to push some pawns here. See, that's terrible because I can take. And if he takes the pawn... No, hold on. I should take. Rook takes. Blockade. Oof, this is actually interesting. Hold on, what should I play? If I take, it's losing because he's gonna take a check, and then when I take, he's gonna take here. And then it'll be some sort of drawish position. However, if I take here, he pushes, and I take, he can push, and then I just move my knight out of the way. Or I can, alternatively, attack his rook first. He's going to have to get off, and then I can attack and defend. That sounds better. I'll attack his rook. Wow. I really just went through all the pieces. I think knight c5 is best. Attacks the rook, and this pawn's still hanging, and if he takes, I take his rook. And this is it's just hopeless. I'll just go here, and the pawn stopped. So there's no shenanigans of sacking the rook, unless he sacks it for some material. But then once he goes here and I take, it's attacking and defending. Yeah, thank you for this move. I was I played you earlier, didn't I? You were the 1750, right? Um, I believe I can just take. Yeah, takes. And then I have a pawn. I don't see the issue with that move. Yeah, we had a really fun game, bro. In fact, I can stay. Wait, do I need to take with the king, or is it best to take with the bishop? I think it's better to take with the bishop. Takes with the bishop, and then this pawn is going to be nice and cooked. There's no hope of this pawn doing anything. This is his side of the board that he's controlling. If I push, I'm restricting more movement from here for him, and this knight's just flowing. Held, and this pawn's pushing and promoting. Very, very easy, very, very smooth. In fact, what's so funny, I can support the square that I'm going to promote on, and I can hold the square that he's going to promote on, or I can just take the pawn. But it is interesting. Yeah, you see, he's trying to get interesting with it. I just push. You can't stop it because it's a dark square, unfortunately for you, and your king's 4 moves away from stopping me, whereas I'm 2 moves away from promoting. 3 actually, could say 3. Let's see what I can do here. I can play patiently. I don't need to worry. Play really patiently. Here, takes. Here, it's kind of a headache to play that position. I can go here. Bishop takes. Pawn push. Here, bishop here. If takes, I go here, and then he can just blockade. Okay, so this is only brilliant if he takes, and then I can just do this. But sadly, we don't live in a perfect world, so I'm just gonna have to accept the sack, and he's gonna take here, and I'm just gonna have to bring my knight in. He can only go in here, and I'm just gonna harass him. Probably plugging my knight in here. If I can plug my knight here, pretty straightforward. Check. He wants to run over here. Can I just sack? No, because that's a fork, and then sack the bishop or sack the knight. Which one should I sack, guys? Let me know. I can sack either. The one's being attacked right now is this. If I take here, I'd have to. I don't want to draw this. I don't want to draw this. So I don't know if I should sack the bishop or the knight. I'm gonna go ahead and sack the bishop. Sack the bishop. Because I can. Let's make sure I'm not blundering anything. If I go here, he's gonna sneak behind. I'm gonna push here. Yeah, I think we're Gucci. My king needs to be more involved in the game. Hold on, I gotta be careful though. Oh wait, 1 square away. Thankfully, I didn't blunder. Wow, that was scary. That was actually scary. I started overcomplicating stuff, and I have a minute left. Thankfully, I'm a bullet player, and a minute's all I need. Yeah, it's just gonna get promoted. Yeah. Literally just follow, bro. Checkmate. Oh, he didn't let me finish it. I probably played a couple mistakes, honestly. 5 great moves though. I do think knight c5. Where's knight c5? When I played knight c5 here, this was definitely the best move in the position. I want to double check that. 86% accuracy. I played like a 2100 apparently. Let's quickly check. Yeah, I knew c4 was better here because then if all the shenanigans, well, it's still kind of scary though if he goes knight here. But apparently I just ignore it and attack for the bishop. If he takes, and this is better for me because he can't escape. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to instinctively play that. Either way, yeah, I went to this. Yeah, I did do the right tactic. Okay, I was a bit wrong. Then I had a better move. Then I took and then pushed, which was great. Then all this was fine. Oh, great move for great move. Wow, you're really going ban for ban. And then, yes! Let me just double check that in analysis it is knight c5. Knight c5 by a large margin is winning. I was thinking, I was probably gonna, if I didn't go knight c5, I was 100% gonna go c takes b4. And c takes b4 is a mistake. It's a mistake even though it's the second best move of the engine. Like, it's a mistake even though it's the second best move. So knight c5 really only move. And I found it, thankfully. Wow. And then yeah, was king takes was worse, wasn't it? Yeah, king takes was worse. The move was worse. And then I got a bit dicey. Oh, sacking the bishop. Wow, it's best move. Bishop takes h6, best move. Yeah, I'm crazy. And then yeah. It's because you're one square away, and then yeah, you just set the mate up, and it's easy. Anyways, guys, this was a short stream. I'll literally be back in like 30 minutes to continue streaming, as I'm gonna go break my fast. But yeah, it was fun. See you guys in a bit.